Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your 2023 Tarot Birth Card reading. This is a reading that's going to be for the people who are born under the Justice card and the Star card. So I've posted a video on how to calculate your annual card, so if you've not seen it yet, I suggest you have a look at it. I'll leave you a card right here, because it's going to give you the overall energy for the year, as this spread is going to be looking at each quarter individually to get more insights into each quarter for you. So now that I've said all of this, I hope you're doing well and that December has been treating you well so far. I'm going to grab an energy for each of the quarter from the Oracle deck, and then I'm going to clarify everything with the Tarot. So if you would like to connect to the energies of my deck, now is the time to do so by taking a couple of deep breaths. And let's begin. So what do my Aquarians who are born under the Justice and the Star cards need to hear for their highest good for 2023, please? So your first quarter, January, February, March, we have the energy of teamwork, card 48. Second quarter, April, May, June, we have risk, card 41. Third quarter, July, August, September, 26, insight. And in fourth quarter, October, November, December, 24, illusion. So let me put away my deck and clarify with the Tarot. So can you clarify each energies for us, please? If you can hear some moaning, it's my little dog sighing. So with teamwork, we have the Lovers, Major Arcana, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Cups. With risks, we have Death, another Major Arcana, the Eight of Swords, and Justice, another Major Arcana here. With insights, we have the Four of Coins, the Ace of Coins, and the Queen of Swords. And finally, with the energy of illusion, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Interesting, two queens here. Okay, so we begin with the energy of teamwork. Now, this could well mean working with your co-workers, energy with your friends, but it can also be in a romantic relationship, you know, working as two partners, or even with a business partner at work if you own your own business. So there's going to be a definite emphasis in your first quarter on relationships, is what I'm trying to say. And we have the Lovers. Now the Lovers is a card of decisions, crossroads, and having to make a decision that's going to have an impact on your life path, you know, longer term impact. It can also talk about relationship, romantic relationships generally speaking. So the teamwork aspect may be within your romantic relationship. And I'm seeing that there's going to be some kind of, you know, turmoil, rough seas with the Five of Wands, because the Five represents a disruptive energy that disrupts the stability of the number 4 energy. So when you mix this disruptive number with the fire energy of the Wands, which is passion and desire, it may bring about conflicts, competition, arguments, disagreements, that kind of energy. It could also represent you having an internal conflict over this partnership, relationship that you are in. And for some of you, it may also present its head as jealousy, you know, within the team, whether it's a romantic relationship or whether it's with your co-workers. Because we have a Page of Cups here, and the pages represent sometimes messages, sometimes new directions, but they also represent trying to learn, you know, developing themselves into the knights. So the Page of Cups is somebody who may be a bit immature emotionally, or someone who's trying to work out their feelings towards something. So there's several threads to this. This could be you trying to work out your feelings regarding your other half or this co-worker, whoever is part of this partnership, which is why you are internally conflicted. If this is not you, this could be the other half of that team or partnership, and they are a bit immature and they feel threatened by you, so there's a bit of jealousy and arguments. They're being argumentative because they feel threatened by your energy. So as I said, this is all going to be focusing on relationship and trying to gain harmony. This is a relationship that's important though, because it is the lover's energy, so we're looking at something that's important, you know, not just some kind of petty things. And then we move on to the second quarter, where you have the energy of risk. So taking a risk to, oh sorry, I've just lifted my mat and everything just moved. So taking a risk to gain a lot, basically, is what this card is about. As you can see, the crow is risking their lives, really, because the wave could actually swallow them, to get a big prize. So this is what this is. You're going to be feeling maybe adventurous, and this may be a bit daunting, you know, because, well, taking a risk is something that leads most of us to feeling apprehensive. I mean, I know I would be. So expect that kind of energy in the second quarter, you know, maybe wanting to take a leap of faith, or doing something that you are not accustomed to, that's out of your comfort zone, but you can see the benefits, you can see why it would be something that maybe you should do. And this is supported by the Death card, the Eight of Swords, and Justice. So big energies here. Death card is a deep transformational energy. This is something has to end, and this is the final end of it, as in there's no coming back from that, so that something better can be born out of the ashes, which is why very often it's referred to as the Phoenix Rising card. So this is an energy that's deeply transformational, as I said, and is freeing. You can see the bird, you know, is finally free of the constraint of what was before. It's out with the old, in with the new. But with a deep transformation such as this comes heavy mental energy, completely understandable with the Eight of Swords. Swords is the mental realm. So the Eight of Swords talks about a prison, a mental prison that you've erected yourself around yourself, and you feel binded, you feel like there's no hope, there's no light, you don't see a way out of this. It really is a limiting energy, but that you can step out of it, but only you can get you out of it. It's a challenging energy, and it's completely feasible to get out of it, but it is difficult. And very often when we go through such a deep transformation like the Death card, it's very easy to feel like we have no power over what's happening, and like, you know, everything is out of our hands, we've lost control. But with the Justice card, which by the way is your card for some of you, this is saying do not fear, because this is fated, this is harmony coming back into your life, this is karma, you know, maybe you've repaid the karmic debt, whether it's yours or your ancestors, and this is also karma, good karma coming your way, you know, good things coming your way. It's happening for a reason. I always say to people that things don't happen to you, they happen for you, they happen for a reason, and that reason is something better is going to come, you know, after that. This is, the Death energy is a purifying energy. It clears the way for something new to come in, and it's not something to be apprehensive about, to get all locked up in your head about. It's an energy that you need to embrace, because this is meant for you with the Justice card. It really is. You know, it's what's right for you is what I'm trying to say to you. And so it's worth taking the risk, basically. And then in the third quarter, we have the card of Insights. So you're going to be gaining knowledge. All of this that you're going through, you know, in the first half of your year has given you some experiences and has given you some very treasured knowledge, something that you can depend on now. You know, it's made you grown. And that's the energy that you'll be feeling during the month that are warmer, you know, July, August, September, with the Four of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So the Four is a stable energy, and we have two coins energy, which is Earth energy. So this is to do with your finances, your career, your home life, anything to do with the 3D world, your everyday life. So this is gaining a stage of stability in your physical realm. I really like the Four of Coins personally, because who doesn't want to be stable in their everyday life? So whether you have taken a risk on a new job, this has brought you this stability. You know, it was worth the bargain, basically. Or whatever this risk is that you took, this has brought to you some level of safety in your life. And also a brand new beginning, because you have this Ace of Pentacles here. Now, I truly love the energy of aces, because they are the seed of the suit, but they also hold the potential of it, which is the potential of prosperity and abundance. The Ace of Pentacles is a door that opens to you to increase your abundance. So it could be a little sum of money that helps you start a new project, for instance, or it may be a raise, a promotion, or it may be a new job. It may also be, I don't know, you may want to put an offer on a home because before you were renting and you couldn't, and now you can. You know, take what applies. But this is something that's fresh. It's a fresh energy. You've released the old, and that's the new that's coming. When I said to you, something needs to die for something better to be born out of it, that's what this Ace of Pentacles is. Now, it could be brought to you by this Queen of Swords, or this could be your energy. And if it's brought to you by this Queen of Swords, the energy of this card, no genders attached, is somebody who is ruled by facts, by their intellect, rather than their feelings. So this is someone who's reliable and fair. You can bet your life they're going to be fair. So if it's to do with work, this is someone who's seen your potential, who's seen your hard work, and is going, yep, I'm going to give them an opportunity. If this Five of Wands here, when I mentioned jealousy at work, if it's to do with work, you know, within your team, that Queen of Swords here, she sees through it, and she's going to provide you with this opportunity, because she's going to recognize your worth. She's going to see that you're the brains, you know, you're the person who was working hard, you're the person who did what needed to be done, so expect recognition. And this is also somebody who may be a bit abrupt in their words, you know, in the delivery, when they talk to you, they may be a bit abrupt, but this is not someone who's mean, it's just that's how they are. They're very factual people. If this is you, and this is you analyzing things from a factual point of view and making a very balanced decision, so you may decide to cut something off your life, get rid of someone, or change career, move to a different company, or start a new business, you know, whatever it is that you're here for, basically. This is you making an empowering decision that's going to be good for you, and not being dictated by or not being driven by your feelings and emotions. You know, very matter-of-fact way of looking at things and analyzing things, which is good to see, because to see you from the Eight of Swords energy, where you don't see a way out, where you don't see hope, and you feel completely powerless, and then you have this Queen of Swords that appears, she's in control, very much in control of the suit. She understands, and she knows what to do and how to make a decision. And then your last quarter, you've got the energy of illusion. So things may not appear as they seem, is what I'm hearing from this card. So it's very important for you to be aware of this in the last 3 months, you know, when you reflect, because we have a tendency to do that. We wrap the year and we think about what we've achieved. There may be something that's not as what it seems, and that's your spirit team giving you a word of caution about it. And you have a Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Now, remember, these are energies, they're not genders. So they may be queens, but they could be male. So the Queen's energies represent, generally speaking, patience and understanding in any suit. Wands is the fiery queen, so we're talking about someone who's charismatic, very attractive, somebody who leads, you know, a leader, someone who, when they come into a room, you know they're here, you can't ignore them, and they know it, you know, they have that self-confidence about them, they their posture is tall, they hold themselves high. You just know they have a good sense of humor, they banter, they're even flirty sometimes. Is that kind of energy. They can be very physical, so as in, you know, sporty people, lots of energy. That's who they are. The Queen of Pentacles is an energy of grounding. So this is someone who is very practical, pragmatic, calmer energy, slower energy as well. But this is someone who knows the value of hard work, who understands that you need to invest yourself in something to see rewards. So, you know, working diligently, putting a lot of sweat equity into something in order to be prosperous and abundant in all aspects of life. You know, prosperity and abundance does not have to be necessarily financial. It can be, of course, but it can be also emotional prosperity and spiritual prosperity. A very calming energy. So, you know, you've got very opposite personality here. And then in the middle of this, you've got the Knight of Cups, which is, you know, Knights are things moving forwards, taking actions and offers. Cups is the emotional realm. So it's very difficult for me to not read this as a love offer from somebody. So maybe someone coming your way in October, November, December. And if you are the Queen of Wands and you're very attractive and, you know, empowered, because, you know, you've gone through the stages and you've made your decisions and you've embraced this new beginning, be careful of this offer because it's with the card of illusion. So this offer may not be what it seems. If it's coming from someone who's the Queen of Pentacles, it may be an interested offer. You know, they may be interested in not just you, but maybe your financial assets or maybe your position in the company. Do you see what I'm saying? Because there's a crown there as well, which makes me think of it. Otherwise, you could also reverse it, and if you are the Queen of Pentacles, then it's an offer coming from this Queen of Wands, from someone who's very attractive, who's wooing you off your feet, and they're just not going to commit. You know, they're just there for having a good time kind of thing. The other message I'm getting is that this could be an apology. This could be an offer of an apology if someone's hurt you. Again, be careful because it's likely not heartfelt with the card of illusion. Finally, a last thing I could say to you is that this could be an offer that just holds the potential to make you very happy, because the cup here is the cup that holds the water, which is your happiness, you know, your ideal life, whatever it is, what provides you emotional fulfillment. And so whether it's this Queen of Wands or this Queen of Pentacles bringing it to you, this is someone who comes in with an offer that you're going to think, oh yeah, this is just so perfect for me. And, you know, I really want to go for this because this would be perfect for me. Like, oh, join our company because XYZ, it's going to be so much better for you, as a job offer, for instance. Or, hey, why don't you relocate? You know, this job comes with a raise, relocate, and you'll be so much happier because it's a better neighborhood. And turns out that it's not, or it's not going to be for you, if you see what I'm saying. Because it could be a great neighborhood, but maybe not for you. Who knows? So whatever this cup of happiness would be for you, this offer is coming from either someone as charismatic, fiery and active as the Queen of Wands, or as someone as pragmatic, grounded and very calculating as the Queen of Pentacles. And they're offering you this idea, this offer, and the card really of illusion is saying this is not going to be good for you. It's not what it appears, so beware of it. And this is what I love about tarot readings, because they give you the heads up so that you can be proactive and not reactive. I mean, if you'd not seen this reading, you would not be aware of it, right? So you'd look at this offer and think, oh, great. But now you know, because you've been told by your spirit team, you know. So I think that's fantastic in that respect. So just, you know, just analyze very closely any offers that come your way, whether they love or whether they look too good to be true in the last quarter, because they probably will be, is what I'm trying to say to you. So this is going to be a very interesting year for you, where there's going to be a deep transformation, a lot of growing going on, and a new direction for you, where, you know, you're going to get the stability in your physical realm and start growing from there. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you did, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me over the year. And if you are new here, thank you for being here. Your time is your most precious commodity. I'm so grateful you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a truly wonderful year, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.